I asked Wendell for an opportunity to speak to you all briefly because I wanted to first of all welcome you to Augusta County. You're in the 25th House District that I have the privilege and honor of representing. And I also wanted to say, a number of years ago I had the opportunity to serve on State Central and was on the 6th District Committee for a number of years when I first got involved in politics. And I think that's important because one of the things that I think the 6th District and your units are doing a good job of, and that is encouraging young people to get involved. As a member of the House, we're always looking for young people to be involved in campaigns. But I think we all learned a lesson in 2008 that if we don't have young people and start really getting them started early, not only in campaigns, but understanding what the Constitution is, what the difference between the two parties is, they can be swayed by a good speaker or by somebody that has charisma. There's nothing wrong with that, but that charisma and that effort in 2008 obviously helped elect our current president. And that's something that we're working hard this year to change. The other thing I'll say is I just want to thank you all for the work that you do in your units. In Augusta County, a number of years ago, I was also involved in the county committee and was vice chairman. And I know it's not easy each and every day trying to get folks to do the work and to do the things that you need to do to be organized for election day. But those grassroots efforts make a difference. And you all are there on the front lines doing that work, and the 6th District Committee doing that work as well. I know that between now and the election, there's a lot of things going on and there's a lot of activity. We had a great rally yesterday. I hope that Governor Romney and Congressman Ryan will be back in the 6th District for something later, and Bob has kind of indicated to me that that may be a good possibility. So we hope that we'll be able to generate the enthusiasm. I think it's also a demonstration and a recognition of your all's leadership that the 6th District and this part of the Commonwealth of Virginia is important. The Republican Party, unfortunately, for many years, many of us have been saying you need to get our candidates, especially at the national level, into the western part of the state. They kind of took us for granted for many years, but they're not taking us for granted this year. We need to increase our numbers here to offset, unfortunately, some of those areas in the rest of the Commonwealth that are not as supportive of the Republican Party, Northern Virginia, Hampton Roads, and even in the outskirts of Richmond. So, again, I just want to say thank you. Glad you're meeting here in Augusta County. And I also want to just say thank you to Georgia and to Bill, who do a great job in Augusta County in our area, and all the other folks in this part of the state that are working so hard for our candidates. If I can do anything to help you all, let me know. The General Assembly obviously meets annually, and I hope that our caucus and our members, if they're not engaged in the campaigns, if they're not working, let us know so we can do that. Our majority leader, Kirk Cox, has been working very hard, and Dickie Bell will tell you, who's here as well, very hard to try to identify ways for us to be involved and to help. I know I'm going to be volunteering at each of the headquarters. Dickie has already had a telephone night, calling night, so we're doing the things that we think we can do. But we're always looking for ideas, so let us know if you don't think our members of the House or Senate are engaged enough. Let us know. It's a two-way street. We depend on you all. Every year we're up for election, but you need to depend on us as well, and remind us sometimes that we need to be there year in and year out. You know, it's always hard in Virginia because we say we have elections every year, and that is true. So many folks that I've gotten to know in other parts of the country, you know, their big election is this year, and everything is done in the presidential year, and then they have another off-year election. But they always have a little lead time in between, but we don't have that benefit in Virginia. So we know it's tough, but thank you all for what you do. Again, if we can do anything for you all, let us know. And I feel very good about this year. I feel very good about our chances. We saw a lot of enthusiasm yesterday. I saw people in the crowd that I hadn't seen in years engaged in supporting our candidates at the national level. And Congressman Ryan is a great candidate. Governor Romney, as has been mentioned, is a great candidate for us. And we can't forget George Allen and Bob Goodlatte. They need our help and support. And Wendell, I'll say before I sit down, I'm looking forward for those signs too, because I don't have one yet in my yard, but I've got the other two. So we're looking for those, and we'll get those out. And thank you all again for meeting here. And Wendell, thank you for your leadership and all the things that you all do. You and Chaz and your whole team do a great job. And again, just let us know what we can do between now and then. And keep us accountable, because that's what we expect. And you all do a good job of that. Thanks.
Thank you, Steve.